Hello everyone, welcome back to Bloodborne. This is part 30, so it's going to be a long video. Now, today, or at least the start of this, we're going to go back to right after Mikolash and continue the Nightmare Menses. Just kind of looking at my lists. Anyways, we've already seen what's up there, so now we're just going to continue higher. Things that dominate this area are Shadows of Yharnam. Yes, these assholes. Same as they were before, they're not much tougher. They do drop vials and bullets. There are a good number of them, so you want to kind of be careful, because they can fuck you up. They're exactly the same as they were before. Hell, I was gonna say they have about the same amount of health, but they have less. They usually have, like, the weakest one has got like 2,000. Here, you have multi-eyed pigs that will fuck you up. They deal a lot of damage. There are two more up ahead. Unfortunately, in case you didn't know, the pig's charge attack, what it does is it hits every type of enemy, be it other pigs or whatever. And past the two pigs are a bunch of Shadows of Yharnam. I should also mention that these pigs can drop a shit ton of blood echoes and are the best place to farm in the main game. That is not including the Chalice dungeons. There's one good place to farm in the Chalice dungeons, and that is layer 3. The first big area is just amazing. Now, you can use a blue elixir to run past these pigs if you want. Okay. And I mean sneak past them, not just... Oh, fuck. The Shadows of Yharnam and the pigs will actually fight each other. So, once you get far enough away... God damn. Fucking destroyed him. Okay. Sometimes the pigs will come all the way up here, though. But those Shadows of Yharnam fuck up those pigs. Especially with the fire breath. These are not, bear in mind, these are not, the sword ones are not phase 2. Therefore, they won't, both the sword ones are not in phase 2. Neither are the candle ones, really, but the candle ones do have that phase 2 AoE type attack where they shoot stuff in the air. They do still have a mace that will melee you very rarely, as per usual. And this leads down to where that crystal lizard was, so I didn't even really need to drop off. As a matter of fact, you can just come around here to skip past the pigs, whatever. And there's plenty of chunks. Like, I've gotten a lot of chunks now. Gotten how many? Like 7 or 8? Good bit. You notice you can hear Baby Mergo a lot more frequently. You might not be able to hear it, though. Here we have a two cold blood tier 11s. And over here is a, this gem is a radial, and it gives 15% attack. That's all, just 15% attack, just in general. Just all attack, which is nice. But you can hear Baby Mergo quite frequently. Most people are led to believe that Baby Mergo was ripped from the womb of Queen Yharnam, who we have here. If you notice, she's currently shackled for some reason and has blood. Her eyes are black. I never noticed that. She's also tall as fuck. Anyways, if you haven't used your Yosefka's blood vial, there's one in that chest. I'm not going to pick it up, because if I try to, it's going to remove it. And this comes down right next to the broken elevator. You'll see it easily. Now, you can attack Queen Yarnum, and she'll disappear. There's no point in doing that, really. But now we're going to go on to Mergo's wet nurse. Once doing this, there will be no music in the Hunter's Dream, and the building will be on fire. As of now, I've only ever died to Mergo's wet nurse like 4 times. 4 or 5 times. Not much. What you're going to want to do is use bolt paper, beast blood pellets, and abuse the fuck out of both. Anyway, stay behind her. Dodge to the left of that. If you dodge into it, you're fucked. This is the lawnmower attack. It will hit you from behind, but again, stay behind her. This will do slash, backslash, and then a big one. She'll either do like that, or she'll do a big X slash, which hits both left and right. This attack is easily avoided by staying behind her. She can also teleport, which she's doing now, or use the nightmare phase. From long range, she does have that, that dash. She has a big overhead slam. Do you do the nightmare phase? I kind of want to see you do the, Okay, here's the nightmare phase. Just run in circles. She has clones, depending on how much health she has. Just keep running. Just keep fucking going in circles. If you stop, you're fucked. Good to have not have beast blood pellets going, because if you do, you're gonna get fucked up. Because there are up to 2 clones. At the early in the fight, there will be none if she does it early. Later on, there'll be 1, and I believe there's 2 now. With how frequently they're teleporting to me. And don't think Wet Nurse isn't here. Wet Nurse is still here. The only ones teleporting are the clones. She herself cannot teleport. This lasts a while. You can actually dodge through the trigger for the nightmare phase. Tricky, but you can do it. And then just finish her off. She's not really all that difficult. You can see I've got 50,000 echoes. Now you have to wait a minute. I believe this is quite intentional. But then baby Mergo stops crying. And suddenly we get... not prey slaughtered, but nightmare slain, and a 4th umbilical cord. That's all 4 that you can get. Every great one loses its child and yearns for a surrogate. This cord granted Mensis audience with Mergo, but resulted in the stillbirth of their brains. Which, if you noticed, when we first went to the Nightmare Lecture Building, after One Reborn, that there were a bunch of corpses there. Now you can leave if you want, but there's a little bit extra that I want to show you real quick. You only get 1 opportunity to do this, if I'm correct. I could be wrong. As you can see, there's more Mensis corpses here. All just fucking dead. We're in the Mensis cage, which I just remembered. It also serves as an antenna that facilitates contact with the Great One of the Ones of the Dream, which I never read that part before. Be sure to pause your video to read that. But when you come down here, it's fucking trippy. It's fucking trippy. But to an observer, the Iron Cage appears to be precisely what delivered them to their harrowing nightmare. Okay, alright. Mergo's Wet Nurse will always give about the same amount of blood echoes, no matter what new game cycle you're on. Oh, and by the way, by doing this, you'll miss out on some extra dialogue that you would normally get by going to the DLC. So if I were you, I would do the DLC. At least Maria and Orphan before killing Wet Nurse, because you won't get the extra dialogue. I'll try to do that in NG+. Just a sec, let me write it down. Unfortunately, you can only get it post Maria and Orphan, but if you haven't killed Wet Nurse yet. So I've already killed Wet Nurse, so fuck. I mean, it is what it is. If you really want to hear it, just go look it up. It's cool. So now I'm gonna put this nice 18% physical gem, which I forgot to put on. Like even without, I was still doing a shit ton of damage. But you want this attack up 15% gem. And there we go. That's pretty damn good. I hate how it doesn't fucking refill your inventory. Except for your fucking vials and bullets. It pisses me off.
Good hunter, you have come. Dawn will soon break. This night and this dream will end. Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree. Good hunter. Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree. Go on, good hunter.
So that's all the dolls say for now
Very
on.
well.
It's rather bland. And I'm gonna start leveling up strength. I would like more health, please. Do I have enough to repair this thing? Nope, 91, what the hell? Okay, so what's next? Let's find out on the list. Ah, yes. Now we're going to return to Forbidden Woods and begin our murder spree. We're gonna start, I'm gonna kill every NPC and show you what they drop, what they give. And by every NPC, I mean every NPC whose questline I haven't done. As well as like Adele the Nun and those in Cathedral Ward. And Valter up ahead. Valter will always be added to your game regardless of purchasing the DLC or not. Because in fact, the game when you update the game actually installs the DLC, so it runs smoother. But you just don't have access to it. So I need to kill these crows. Kill any extra stragglers that might come down here. Just to kind of be careful. Because I'm gonna kill Valter, and he has a lot of he has a good bit of health. Well, not Valter, it's the other one that pops up. This one, you kill this fucker. And Gunman. Just in case. I don't really need to kill them, but it's just in case. What you do is if you have enough arcane, which I don't, use some hunter tools to range kill him. But
how goes your hunt? Do not forget the League's mission to cooperate with Confederates, find vermin, and stamp them out.
now with his help, you can summon him for Ludwig. Once killing Ludwig, you can get a vermin. Upon acquiring 5 vermin, Valter will have different dialogue. But we're not going to hear that shit. We're not going to hear that shit at all. You can acquire vermin by they're a drop from old hunters in the DLC as well. Should probably mention that.
Ah, do not tickle.
So I'm gonna kill the fuck out of this guy. For no real reason other than I'm an asshole.
Well, how quaint. You scoff at the League. Then you are yourself a beast. A defiled mess of rotten flesh. When you are dead, your rank blood will curdle with vermin.
That weapon he's got is really fucking good. I should probably mention that. And it's a really good strength weapon and a really good weapon in general. It's not as good as the cleaver though. That charged R2 is kind of special because it not only does an overhead slam, but it keeps sawing on the ground for a few seconds. So you want to kind of be wary of it.
My time is done. Glory to my League Confederates.
You also get his helm. You can also get it by having him help you kill Ludwig. Now, if you look up, it's like, oh god, what is that? It's like, oh good god, who is that? This is one of the Madara twins, and he's a bitch. He has the Hunter's Axe, which isn't the toughest weapon to combat, but he also has a Hunter Tool, which is very tricky. Oh, and Fire Paper. I forgot about the Fire Paper, yeah. Forgot he had Fire Paper. I never really remember this. I never fight this guy. But he can use the Madara's Whistle, which scares the fuck out of me. It's an interesting Hunter Tool. If I can use it, I'll show you. There's the ladder, helm, and Madara's Whistle. Can't use it. God damn it. Check that off the list. So just read that description. I need 18 blood tinge? Are you fucked in the head? So I need to get 18 blood tinge by the time I beat this game. Or maybe I'll do it in NG+. Yeah, I think I'll just do it in NG+. It'll probably be easier. Oh well, let's just... I got the whistle, but... You know. Fuck. I'm trying to write this down. Like my lead's fucking with me. And my pencil. Okay. So, now that we're done with that. There's nothing left to do but go to the DLC, which will be fun. Or have I even... No, I haven't gone to the DLC at all yet. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I usually go to the DLC early, but to not do it? It's kind of surprising. Usually I just go straight to the DLC once I kill Amelia, but I guess it is for walkthrough purposes. Speaking of, I have to go to Cathedral Ward to kill some motherfuckers. So, you know, why not? Wow, it's already been 20 minutes. Huh. That's interesting. Executioner's gloves are weird in that normally... I've mentioned soft caps, I believe, before. Once you hit 25 or 30 strength and skill, that's the soft cap. Once you hit 50, that's a hard cap. You really don't want to level up past that. Executioner's gloves are weird in that they're a reversed soft cap, hard cap. They get more points of damage per level from level 80 to 99 arcane than they do from 50 to 80. It's reversed. I don't know why, but Executioner's gloves are fucking broken.
Was it a beast? Oh, just... Was it a beast? I only wanted the bait. Your friend.
Oh, that's interesting. He has different dialogue. If you don't do his quest line, he'll say, I just wanted to help people. Anyways, he drops the Formless Erd tier 3. 3 more bullets. Not as good as the tier 4, which is literally right above here. If you kill either of these two, he gets scared and he'll have no dialogue, I think. Probably should have done this first. She drops the Erden Writhe. Tier 2, I believe. No, tier 1. 1 bullet from a Visceral.
Ah, your loss.
And he drops 3 Pungent Blood Cut. That is a weird fucking way to die. Honestly didn't know that he even had that, Agatha had that different dialogue. Surprising, really. Anyways, here's that amygdala I mentioned. He sees you, and you see him. You can actually see him at the start of the game if you have 40 insight before wrong, but we're not worried about that. Make sure you've got that, Eye of Blood Drunk Hunter. Because it's going to take you to the DLC. Also, when you get grabbed, you get 1 insight. So, here we go!
Cursed fiends, their children too. And their children forever true.
I don't know what any of that was. I never will, really. So now we enter the Hunter's Nightmare, where everything is fun and does a lot more damage than you would expect. A lot more damage than any other enemy in the fucking game. Like, what's a good way to explain it? Going through the area and killing everything is 100 out of 100 on difficulty scale, whereas running through the area is probably 3 out of 100. It's not that hard. Frenzy, Cold Blood, Twin Shards. There's a lot of good stuff in the DLC. A lot of good stuff. These beasts, just don't attack them. Just run past them. Let this guy attack them. He will fuck you up. Be very wary of that. He has poise, too. And does a lot of damage. Can I get back up? No, of course not. So now you're down here. A few more beasts. Another hunter. That will fuck you up, so be wary. Again. Don't think the beasts are non-hostile, because they will fuck you up. The guy has a blunderbuss. Only trick you can use is this. There are fucking pressure plates that activate turrets. That will turn him into mincemeat. They're like those old-timey machine guns. They also drop semi-good blood gems. Oh, that can go all the way down the staircase. Come on, what the fuck are you doing? I don't want to come up there with Mr. Shoots a lot up there. Fucking asshole. Here in this there's a little crevice somewhere around. I can't remember where it is. This guy has got the Beast Hunter Scythe. The Beast Hunter Scythe variants have less health. They're still dangerous, don't get me fucking wrong. They still will fuck you up. Speaking of, one will pop out here. I'm gonna be kind of careful of them. They also have infinite hunter bones. Though the variant without the pierce rifle have poise. The ones earlier didn't have the pierce rifle. More twin shards, and back up here with the... Did he die? No, here he's just over here now. They also have a blunderbuss, or a blood gem, and if you drop down here, old hunter gloves. Where the fuck are they? Here they are. At the time, some hunters believed that certain metals would ward off beast blood. On the night of the hunt, it's no wonder that some will resort to superstition. So this whole area is basically a badly remembered cathedral ward, in case you haven't really noticed that yet. Kind of obvious. But... Oh, I fucking heard that. Anyways, startled me. Over here, we have this little thing, which is kind of tricky. You just want to kind of run up it. You can jump up it, roll up it. It's very weird. Some more beasts. Very threatening. Yeah, there's also a hunter that'll drop down who's got the fucking beast hammer, the fucking boom hammer. You want to be wary of him. He does a lot of damage. I mean, then again, they all fucking do, but he'll pop up out of nowhere. And now it's on fire, in case you don't notice. Fortunately, I broke the turret. That would have been a good time to use it. Holy shit, he's fucking fast as hell. Fuck. I'm not used to fighting these assholes, man. I'm used to just running past everything. I run straight to Ludwig every fucking time. Anyways, up here's the beast cutter. It's really damn good. Oh my god, they're so fucking fast. So, you know, pause the video, read it. I'm gonna use it real quick. I really want to show you it. It's so fucking cool. Like, just look at that! Just fucking look at that! So fucking cool! Just get the weapon if you. It's a good strength weapon. Oh, and there are some more hunters, by the way. I forgot to mention. I don't know where the fuck they are. Did they drop down? No. Here, oh, it's a boom hammer one. He's targeting me. What the hell? Oh, yeah, he's got a torch too. I forgot about that. Dude, he's fucking only targeting me! Piss off! You can't get the weapon, and its transform attack does ignite a small furnace in it. And it gets fire damage. Fucking counter damage! Oh wait, I just remembered. Torch. I don't have a torch. Wait, I do have a torch. It's on this hand. That doesn't work against these guys, though. I know it does. Maybe it does. These guys, the hunters, can also drop decent blood gems. Not the best. A madman's knowledge. And as I mentioned before, they can also drop vermin. That's so weird. Over here's just some more blood vials. Yeah, don't fuck with those. Don't fuck with these old hunters, man. They do a lot of damage. Anyways, up ahead is another one of those rolling balls. Oh, that's rare. I'm being serious. I've cleared out the entire DLC. I've gone through and cleared out the entire DLC and never gotten a vermin drop during that. So you can crush it and get a insight if you want. There's no real point in it, but you can. Up here, oh yeah, wait, down here. Gotta go down here first. Some more beasts. Nothing to worry about. Some crows. Nothing really to worry about. And, you know, go ahead and get the shortcut. It's cool. Old hunter cap. In the old days, when hunters were 10 a penny, this was a part of their standard garb. That means they were very common. Yeah, this is the way I normally go up to, over that way. Over to Amelia and such. If you want to drop off this, don't go too fast. Just kind of go slow. Just slide right off to get the old trousers. The widespread belief of the period was that beast blood crept up the right leg and led to this double wrap belt on the right leg, of course. So up ahead, there's a bunch of beasts and another rolling ball similar to earlier in the area. I mean, and fucking hell, just stick to the left. Run past these assholes. They won't attack you because they're more focused on the guard keeper, which is this fucking Cthulhu-looking motherfucker, who does a lot of damage and has a bell-type AoE effect. Just be careful, he will fuck you up. He also has an aforementioned bell AoE, which is probably the widest AoE in the game. And he now does arcane damage, but more importantly, we have a flaming cleric beast who's apparently asleep. Oh, and you get the eye pendant, which you'll need later. Very important. Again, grant eyes to the surgery altar skull. It's an eye pendant. You put it in its head. Enough. That's all you need to know. Enough said. So the trick with this guy is to just avoid him. Literally, I'm being serious. He drops like 6 vials most of the time. What you want to do is you want to backstab him, and visceral him, and then run back up the stairs and just not fight him one-on-one because he does way too much damage. Thankfully, I've got 30 strength and skill, so you can deal a fuck ton of damage to him. Some more Molotovs. Over here, there's just nothing. But back down here, where the beasts were, they're all just dead. Hopefully. And over here is the Old Hunter garb. Now you've got the full set. There's also another variant of the Old Hunter set. One day, the hunters disappeared, and Yharnamites began to whisper of the hunter's sin. Drunk with blood, chasing after beasts, they would pass on to the nightmare, every last one of them. Save for Garamond, I guess. But, I mean, the dream could be considered a nightmare. Anyways, even more blood vials. Like, they fucking load you up on blood vials, which I'm not at all mad about. Now, this next area, you'll see the amygdala, which is normally to the right of the cathedral. You can see him on the ground. And here's a good little speedrun trick. Hide here, and then sprint again. There's another one over there. Fucking thing does so much damage. Just be careful. Of course, there's one here that this guy's standing on, a pressure plate for. This turret is also activated by the guy standing on this pressure plate right here. For some reason. I really don't know why. Up ahead, we have... Oh god, they're all fucking waiting for me already. This guy. These guys use delayed Molotovs, which still explode. They only use fist attacks and Molotovs, though. Not all too difficult. Impact with a Molotov does deal a small amount of damage to your character, by the way. I just thought I'd mention that. Run past the Beast Hunter. Just get the fucking Boomhammer guy. Just get past him. Down here, you may recognize this building. This is the dark room again. You've even got this guy over here, except now he's a fucking trap for the Boomhammer. It has a miniature furnace, so just read that. Pause the video, read it. Just, you know, it's there. here we have some delayed Molotovs. You will be able to buy them once you complete the DLC, if I'm correct. Good. Again, these assholes can drop vermin, so if you need vermin, there you go. Now downstairs, there's some other stuff that you can get, but I'm not going to worry about that for now. This way is the old hunter top hat. Slightly different one. It's virtually the same, though. You can use a blue elixir to get past these Caner's ticks, again. They can still fucking poison you. They still suck. Oh, he said death to the minister! Fucking hell, that's rare. Anyways, now we have a shortcut. Back to the start. Which you're going to want to get. Like, just before you do anything else, just get this fucking shortcut. It's very important. You do. And here we have Simon, who is a healing church assassin.
You're a hunter with your sanity, aren't you? Must have taken a wrong turn, then, eh? Well, we're more alike than you think. This is the hunter's nightmare, where hunters end up when drunk with blood. You've seen them before. Aimless, wandering hunters slavering like beasts. This is what the poor fools have to look forward to. So, don't be brash. Turn back before it's too late. Unless you've something of an interest in nightmares. Oh yes, I see. You sense a secret within the nightmare, and cannot bear to leave it be. As if the spirit of Bergenworth lives on within you. Such inquisitive hunters will relish the nightmare. But beware. Secrets are secrets for a reason, and some do not wish to see them uncovered. Especially when the secrets are particularly unseemly.
So, Simon is weird.
Beware. Secrets are secrets for a reason. And some do not wish to be discovered, especially when the secrets are particularly unseemly.
You can kill him right now and he'll drop his weapon, but I'm not going to do that. It gets a fucking S in skill, by the way. Like, it's insane. But I'm not going to do that. Oh, wait, never mind. It gets an S in skill and blood tinge. Very good. Over here are the constable gloves, which is another set. Once upon a time, a troop of foreign constables chased the beast all the way to Yharnam. And this is what they wore. The constables became victims of the beast, except for one survivor who in turn devoured the creature whole, all by himself. This fable is a favorite among Yharnamites, who are partial to any stories of pompous and tolerant foreigners who suffer for their ignorance. It makes the blood taste all that much sweeter. But if you notice, well, it doesn't say it here. I guess I'll have to get the whirligig saw. But the one who ate the beast was actually Walter. Fuck you. Try not to aggro the other one, too. Oh, never mind. These guys don't have a lot of health. The ones with the Pierce rifles do not have a whole lot of health. Like, it's sort of disappointing, really. Probably the weakest of the old hunters. More bullets. Right down there is more vials. He's still fucking just chilling down there. Trying to shoot me. He's trying to shoot me. But I'm gonna end the video here because it's already been 40 minutes. So I'm just gonna run up to the lantern so we can have sort of a, you know, a starting point, if you will. I'm not gonna use it though, but anyways, I'll see you guys next time.